Hi everybody, my name is Rufai Oseni and I'll be talking about something really very important and transformational today in this video. This video is going to be titled, Check Yourself Before You Wreck Yourself. And it's important that a lot of people in life understand that they want to achieve success, they want to move beyond, they want to do great things with their lives, but they are not checking themselves. And in a hurry, after achieving that success, they're wrecking themselves. And let me tell you something, on the road to success, you must constantly practice. And what is practice? Practice is purposeful, intentional iterations of failure. Purposeful, intentional iterations and repetitions of failure. That's what success practice is. So you need to constantly practice. And in practicing, you need to know the things that hold you back. But beyond practicing, every great thing you achieve can go away just like that. Every wonderful thing you achieve or you've achieved over a period of time can go away just like that if you don't check yourself. All the hard work you've put into it, everything you've ever earned in your life can leave your hands in the twinkle of an eye if you don't check yourself. And the basis of checking yourself, what should you check yourself on? You should check yourself on the capacity of your character. Talent is overrated. I don't respect talented people. Why? Because talent is overrated. And because talent is fickle. But I respect people with a strong character. A strong character of persistence. A strong character of morality and standing for what they believe in. So it's important for you to understand that you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. It's not about your talent. I have seen a lot of talented people fail. And a lot more talented people will still fail. And success is not as a result of talent. I mean, the most successful people are not the most talented people. They are people that had strength of character and they understood persistence and they were dogged in their determination. I tell you two stories. Two stories that'll help you know this. Nobody had a sweeter career than a certain man called Dominic. Dominic was great, had persistence, had a clear vision. Dominic was an intellectual, loved in all of his country. And after a sterling career in the university, Dominic went to the IMF to head the IMF. He was in charge of the IMF. He had done a lot of good things for the IMF. And then the French people needed a revolution. They needed a change. They wanted to vote in the socialist movement. And no other person was rife than Dominic. Dominic was a great man for the time. He had done so well with the IMF. I mean, and what great promotion would it have been, leaving the International Monetary Fund and becoming the president of a country, France. Everybody was ready. The entire socialist movement was all excited. They were ready for Dominic. Dominic, Dominic, Dominic. Everything was open for him. It was said that he would have just thrown his way to the presidency because he would have beaten Nicolas Sarkozy in the presidential race and become president of France very easily. But Dominique over the years had not checked himself. There was one nefarious bug that was constantly bugging him and he didn't look at. That was the strength of character. Especially character with women. Dominique had been a serial womanizer. And he's something supported in French culture. And Dominique had constantly womanized and taken advantage of women everywhere. Discredited women, abused women at some point. On the day Dominique Strauss-Kahn was supposed to take a plane from New York to go declare his candidacy and presidency in France, he was just coming out of the bathroom and he saw a chambermaid. And he said to himself, I will use her just like I've used other women. And what did he do? Dominique Strauss-Kahn launched at this lady, tried to force himself on her. But this chambermaid all the way from Mali, Safinata Mohammed, pushed him away. And when she pushed him away, an argument ensued. And at the end, Dominic sent her out of the room. And Dominic thought he had had his way. But not knowing that the chambermaid took it personal, like she should have taken it personal. And she reported to the police. Dominic Strauss-Kahn, the almighty chief of IMF, was about boarding a plane to France when he was stopped and arrested. That day, if Dominic had boarded that plane to France, he would have declared his candidacy for the Socialist Party and the journey would have started. And Dominic Strauss-Kahn would have been the president of France. But that was the end of the dream for Dominic Strauss-Kahn. He was arrested, tagged, taken back and forth to court. Everything he ever worked for in his life ruined just because of a character flaw of women. The womanizing. We all know the story. Francois Hollande later went on to take the socialist nomination and became president of France. But Dominic lost his grand vision because he couldn't control himself. He saw this trait in him constantly all these years, but he couldn't check it. He was a rumpy-tumpy Frenchman. But he forgot that destiny is bigger than the musings of pleasure. So he lost destiny because he couldn't discipline himself. And we all know the story today. The case has still been back and forth. Other women have come out to claim Dominic did this and that to them. And most importantly, the would-be president of France lost himself and lost his vision because of a streak of womanizing. And just one woman was in the middle of all of this. There are conspiracy theorists. They set him up on everything. But it takes two to tangle. And that's why you need to check yourself, lest you wreck yourself. If you want to grow, if you want to advance, there are some character traits in you you need to pull out now. There are a lot of people out there, they can't trust you with money. It starts from 10, 15 naira change you cannot return. You take something even bigger. There's a little saying in my village that the little fart, you so kick it anybody, the little fart spoils the ass, and that's it. You need to nip these things in the bud if you want to grow and if you want to be successful. And if you watch this video and you're really impacted by this video and you want further counseling and further talk and you want me to come speak to you, you can send a text to 0818 099 1991. 0818 099 1991. I'm ready to come speak in your gathering and I'm ready to come impact a lot of people as well. Thank you.